Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I just thought that while I'm in the kitchen doing some baking, I'd bring you with me. I'm actually going to make my basic muffin recipe or use my basic muffin recipe that I found that works well to make. We're making sweet muffins and we're making raspberry white choc chip. This is a real simple recipe and I'm just pulling all the ingredients I need over to where I am. As I said, this is a real simple recipe that my boys like. Jared doesn't like when I put fruit in the muffins, but Corey does, and these are for Corey and I for like tonight with Jared not here. So here goes. 2 cups of self-raising flour. As you can see, I measure really well. So we start with the dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of, as I said, 2 cups of self-raising flour. That to the side. Half a cup of caster sugar, fine sugar, because I've got an egg allergy, I can't eat egg, I use this instead. So I will add the equivalent of 1 egg. So you need 1 egg. As I said, I don't use egg, I'm allergic to egg. So what I'm going to do is, and I forgot to get my measuring spoons out, put the equivalent of 1 egg in, which of this is 1 teaspoon of this goes in. And then when I add the milk, I'll add a tablespoon extra so that it makes up the liquid for the egg. Alright, just give that a stir. This is how simple it is, guys. 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar. Stir it around. I'm going to add my white choc chips, or choc bits. I'm just using the Nestle. Now, you are meant to measure this. I just sort of guesstimate. Just mix them around. Now we will add the wet ingredients, which is milk and oil. That is it. We add 1 cup of milk. I use light milk, so that works. And 1/4 cup of veggie oil. The only reason I have vegetable oil in my house, if I can get the lid off it, is to make these muffins. I don't use it for anything else. I think I've had this one for over a year now. Shows you how much I do bake, doesn't it? Okay, and because I've got it out, because I've also on the stove got my custard going for vanilla slice, I'm just going to add a little bit, give it a mix because it's the bean, just a tad of vanilla bean extract or vanilla essence if you want. That just gives it the vanilla flavour. Alright, hang on half a sec, guys. I've just got to stir my custard. Trying to do lots of things at once. Because I've got to cook tea soon. Because it's 5 o'clock here in the afternoon. And I do have to cook dinner soon. Right, now with this, when you're making muffins, you don't want to over mix. You just want to fold and you don't want to stir. You fold. Just folding in the wet ingredients. I'm not going to need to add that extra little bit of milk. It's more, as you can see, it's very wet. So you just want to make sure you've got all the flour on that off sides of the bowl. And then this is when I add, actually I might add that tablespoon of milk, because when I add these, it's gonna tighten it up. Sorry, I forgot that I was still adding more. Because you can also, this recipe, you go, I call it 2-1, it's real basic. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk, half a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of oil, 1 egg. So that's your basic recipe. And then you can add any sweet component you like to it. I have used crushed pineapple before. I've used, sorry, we're just going to add the raspberries, and these are just frozen. They're still frozen. And I do add quite a bit of the whatever I'm adding. I've used pineapple. I've used mashed banana, and done actually banana with some bran. You know, the bran, that stuff that reminds me of sawdust. Just fold the raspberries through. I know it turns it pink, but oh my goodness, they are yummy when they are done. Okay, put that aside for a minute and bring this over. I can't find my other muffin trays. I don't know where they've been put when they've been put away. So I'm using this one. Just I use muffin or patty pay and, you know, patty paper things to line it. Just a little spray. Otherwise, I'm renowned for forgetting to spray them. And when it cooks, the chocolate sticks to the paper. Alright, 2 spoons, and you just put in each muffin hole. So yeah, as I was saying, you can add any sweet goodies you want. So you can make basically whatever flavour. If you wanted to make them chocolate, you add, instead of where I added some vanilla essence, you'd add some cocoa powder. I use white Choc-chips because I like the raspberry with the white chocolate. I do sometimes just make milk Choc-chip muffins. So you just spoon them in. I don't have, like, I don't say 3/4 full. I just first off go round and put in like a dessert spoon in each, and then I'll go back and top them up so they all look relatively even. I also have used this recipe to make savoury muffins. All I did was take out the sugar, added a pinch of salt, and I put some grated cheese. I stir, just fry it off lightly. Some bacon, some rindless bacon, you know, just the eye of the bacon. Chopped it up little, stir fried it off, so I've used that. Cheese, grated, just grated tasty. And some spring onion, chopped up finely. Yeah, and I made those, and they went just as fast as what these sweet ones do. So it's really, your imagination is the limit with these, and so simple. So simple. Nearly at the end of the bowl. Trying to keep tidy as I go. Because as I said, I have got custard cooking on the stovetop. Because I am making vanilla slice as well. I was going to take you through me making that, but the way I'm feeling at the moment, I just want to sit down for 5 minutes, and to film that, you get bored. maybe one day, because really all you do is, get rid of that, cook your pastry in the oven and make your custard and put it all together. Anyway guys, I'm going to pause this. This is going into a, I guess you'd call a moderate oven, 180 for about 20 minutes. When they're cooked, I will be back. Okay guys, here they are, hot out of the oven. It took probably, I had the oven too low to start with, so it probably took a good 25 minutes for them to cook today. But they smell absolutely delicious. They've just come out of the oven. That's why they're still in the tin. When the tin cools down, I'll take them out and put them on the wire rack. So I'll just recap the recipe. Very, very, very basic. You need 2 cups of self-raising flour, 1 cup of milk, half a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, and 1 egg. And then you can add whatever you like to them. As I said, these ones have got white Choc-chips and frozen raspberries, so they're raspberry white chocolate muffins. You can add cocoa powder, whatever you choose, whatever you like to eat. But I'm going to say those words now because it is getting late. It is now 6 p.m. I have put the vanilla slice in the fridge. I don't know how well it's going to have worked. Next time I'm not going to try and do 2 things at once. Anyway, I hope you're healthy, happy and having fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.